what I want to talk about is how the Liberal left, particularly the Labour Party, has alienated working people. Um, how they've lost millions of their core vote over the past 23 years since Tony Blair got into power in 1997. Um, Tony Blair got into power. He and during that time he did a terrible job, in my opinion, and lost the party millions of votes, and to which they've never recovered. And they've got worse and worse and worse as as times as time's gone on. The Liberal left used to used to speak to working people. It used to be on the. It used to have things to offer the working people, but nowadays the Liberal left in Britain, particularly the Labour Party, um, is is not on their level anymore. You know, it's about equality and diversity, and these are all secondary issues that working people don't really give a damn about. You know, working people care about care about the economy, they care about their children getting into good schools, they care about the NHS, they care about crime and disorder, they care about immigration control. You know, they don't want the country to be overrun by mass amounts of immigrants that are going to cause problems in society by, you know, putting a strain on the NHS and, you know, making it so their children, all sorts of different problems can come with immigration. And and the Labour Party and all left wing parties for that matter don't seem to be addressing most of those issues. They just seem to be letting those issues. They just seem to be more interested in this equality and diversity rhetoric. You know, racist comments on Twitter and stuff like that. You know, like just the petty secondary issues that most people are not even bothered about. And if this carries on, this spells bad times for the working class people of this country, because particularly white working class males of this country, because for a democracy to be a strong, proper democracy, there needs to be a strong opposition to the party that's in power. The Conservatives are in power at the moment, and at the moment that there is no adequate opposition to them. So, and if there's no adequate opposition, then the Conservatives will just get complacent, and they will start to do what they want and start to take more liberties with the people, because they know that there's no opposition there to topple them and get them out of power, to keep them in check. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good for democracy. Um, the whole point of democratic politics is that the politicians are the servants of the people, not the rulers of the people. You know, and these politicians don't seem to understand that. They seem to think that politician equals boss. You know, that if you're a politic, that I'm the leader of the country, so I'm the boss and I'll do what I like. But that's not what a politician's job is at all. A politician's job is to do as he's told, to listen to the people, listen to what the people want, and then put forward policies at an election, and then act out on those policies so that the people have the power. And that's not what happens in this country, and it's not what happens anywhere that I can think of, and it probably never has been like that. You know, these politicians um, have, in my opinion, a lot of them have a contempt for democracy. They have a contempt for free speech. They have a contempt for these things, especially the modern day leftist and the modern day, you know, Labour Party politician. They just have a complete and total disregard for freedom of speech and democracy. And yeah, it's a bad situation, but hopefully it changes. Hopefully there will be some change in the future. Hopefully some kind of rise in populism, in some kind of populist rise will make them wake up and see that if they don't start listening to the needs of the public pretty soon, that their party is going to be finished, and and with it their jobs will go as well.